Liam is here. Macman's got a lot of chat warriors, chat disciples. Luke, I met Luke at Sea Otaku. Oh my god, I dodged a Faust. Dodged a Faust army. Did I? Oh, if I get Lurie. Lurie not gonna kill me. I'm just happy. Honestly, we might have to have a little bit of a panel discussion here. Panel discussion. So, y'all remember I wanted to do a Nago guide, right? Well, I've gotten cold feet because I don't know if streaming, doing content for Strive is right for me and growth. Growing the channel, growing the YouTube, shit like that. Because the hype of the game is cut down due to no netplay tournaments and Hackerman, it's hard to get my usual numbers. Thing is, cause Hackerman. Because there's like no netplay tournaments, there's no like glue to keep not just the viewers engaged, but also the players. The game is good. The game is being played more than ever. The game is being entered in great numbers every tournament. But due to Arc System Works' incompetence with resolving this netplay exploits issue, this fucking sucks. Because I've been getting cold feet, what I've been doing instead is playing Street Fighter. And you know what? I've been enjoying Street Fighter again. So now we're at another crossroads. We're walking back. I already made my decision for what I wanted to do. Now I've gotten cold feet after last weekend specifically. If you didn't know, there is a exploit that nefarious parties can use to basically prevent anybody from playing Guilty Gear Strive at their whim, meaning tournaments, players, mostly content creators and tournament runners. Like, imagine if CPT were running World Warrior Midwest and they hated Jack or Flash Metroid and they just caused an exploit to make their game crash every time they were in a tournament match. Imagine that, because that's exactly what it is. If you're just a Celestial Sherry playing your Zato or your Eno or something, you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about it at all. This is more issue for content creators and people who want to stream netplay tournaments. 2 years? It's only been 1 year since it really started ticking up. Well, all they have to do is run a script and then everything gets fucked up. It must be fun to just, you know, cause issues. There's a legion of people. Like, I think TNS must be capped again tonight. Like, usually TNS caps hard caps. And people are not entering it right now because of Hackerman. You've only seen it happen in TNS. It's not just TNS. And ASW has been silent since their netplay patch was supposed to resolve things. Like, you think Sajam doesn't stream Guilty Gear because he doesn't enjoy the game? I'm sure he would love to boot up some Sin Kisuke, but he can't. Because anytime he does, he gets hacked. Does it happen that often? I wouldn't be considerably thinking about changing my life trajectory if it wasn't that serious. I can play Street Fighter. I can play Marisa. I will find success eventually. I will be fine, but I want to play the game online. But the embarrassment of the netplay exploits is like too much to bear, and that's what I've been thinking about. Auto counts and censoring art codes? No. Nothing like that works. We've tried it for a year. Nothing works. They have full access to the art code system. They can probably just use a script that searches all active matches by character and find your Steam ID or your art code ID and then just crash your shit. So my balls as a Strive content creator and tournament player are literally in somebody else's fucking hands right now. They can just search, oh, Nago versus Testament, who's playing right now? List their art code ID, list their Steam ID, and then they can just fucking do that. I mean, the idea is simple. It's more how they found the exploit that is the hard part. But I mean, once you know the script and you just connect to their servers, you can just run whatever you want, and that's what they've been doing. Dude, BBCF had a fucking worse exploit. They had like root access to your system. That one was fixed. There was one for DNF? Oh, I don't know about that. These things happen. They do happen, but they get resolved. Like, remember Dark Souls 3? That was a legit issue. The reason why it still happens is because nobody at ASW knows how to resolve it. And they are probably not willing to outsource. Japanese companies, everything is paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. I would lock down that statement, but they did outsource rollback for CF and Plusar and Xrd. So maybe they're also willing to outsource this. But we need communication. More communication. I need like a fireside chat with fucking Katano. Sit us on the couch and let us ask the fucking questions about what's going on. Am I talking out of my ass here? I come from working in IT. I ask for the money to be spent when situations like this happen. That's just my shit. that I had to say. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this game. You have to understand it from my perspective. When I try to play a net play thing and then it's all in the fucking, it's up in the air whether it's gonna run or whether this or whether like it's gonna go off properly. Yeah, Junior, who ran ASW's North American social media initiative and also Arc Revo, I believe, quit the day after the netplay patch dropped on August 25th. He quit. That's a sign. Junior can't do shit about this. It's up to the people in Japan. And Junior is not in Japan. He can't make any decisions. We're still here dealing with the same shit. Begging. Begging them to do something. Now, it's wrong to assume that it's just gonna be like this forever. Let's be hopeful. Alright? And pray that it gets resolved. Let's not say it's never gonna get fixed. If they actually revealed what the issue is and how it happens and showed us logs and gave us like PowerPoints of the infrastructure of how the R code servers connect to the client, then the R code servers connect to AWS where all the data is stored, I bet there's so many network engineers in the FGC who could fix this shit in like a day. Yeah, get the trans girls with the fucking the networker socks. Get them on that shit. That shit will be boop, lickety split. Them niggas all fucking hack anything. Remember what VTuber was it that tried to play this game and they got hacked? Oh my fucking god. So embarrassing. Just so embarrassing. So the people who use this exploit is probably not just one person at this point. It's probably just a couple people who are bored and want to troll. Yeah, Mori Calliope. 20,000 viewers. Mori Calliope getting hacked. You fucking kidding? Yeah, Dogora, I remember that. I watched that live. I was up in the middle of the night. We're not making anything up. This is all real shit. We've been dealing with this for a year, okay? And I'm conservative about this issue. Like, this shit, like hiding the fucking names and shit like that and hiding the lobby doesn't fucking do anything. I don't even know why we bother with this. Honestly, it's just to comfort people. It doesn't do anything. Like, green text, hacker man on their fucking monitor in the dark. Like, that's what they're looking at. They're not looking at the client. No, it could be rebuilding the entire, like, their entire network stack, and we don't know. But I wish they would say that. Does it really take over a year to rebuild it? You know what? I wouldn't believe that as the truth. It's not the peer-to-peer connection and the rollback. That shit works fucking amazing. But the fact that the exploits happen in the match means that the way things are being connected, it may be just not possible to just resolve shit.